Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Harran series here on the Lord Master channel. My father, Sinan David, was killed by bandits out on the mountain pass from Baalbek to Homs. It's in that area. And I feel pretty bummed about it. He was one of the good ones. But now we got one who's pretty average all around. And I'm pregnant. To be quite honest, I really don't want that character to be pregnant too much. You know about the chances of death by childbirth while playing the Dark Ages mod. If I had my way, I would love to switch to medicine focus or any other focus for that matter. Just to gain restraint and embrace celibacy. I'm not like Draga, which she defies all that. As I make my way to the stable, I'm greeted by the happy neighs of Babaeus. Seems eager to stretch his legs in the beautiful weather and do nothing but agree. Let's take every moment to practice. Capture Rowdy. 23 Marshal. Well, that makes him a very good potential commander despite being one-legged. We'll be sure to bring him to here and recruit him. I don't care what he thinks of me. Still irritable drunkard, huh? I can tell there's something wrong with my husband as we were in bed together. He's clearly distracted. Glances at gently and I ask her what the matter is. It's a money matter, he says, finding us free and over that. I have some family who are short on luck, and they are close to losing their home. I used to spend time there as a child. He looks at me pleadingly. Is there anything we could do? They could sure pay it back to us. You just need to get back on our feet. They'll be good for us, I swear it. Well, leave it to me. Now head to Tanabe. I know what that's about. You know, as I said before, I really need to stop just kind of bragging too much and try to look for ways to become more celibate. Because of events like these. My labored breathing is only sound cutting through the silence and burgatory. I search the room with courage and smiles, anything to pull me through the pain. All I see is my own feared mirrored back at me. When a child finally arrives, the long-awaited cries out. Why is he not crying? The words feel heavy in my mouth when he feels it. I force my lips to form the words again. Daughter was stillborn and just died. That means Babaeus is going to be the heir. Farida has left this world at 21 years of age. She died in childbirth. A tormented woman. She was melancholic. She had long desired a sweet embrace of death. Babaeus ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. But there is no player heir. That's going to be a major issue. No air means more danger. And I cannot do a damn thing about it. Except maybe just give him a gift and present him this gift as well. Only he can protect me now. But can you trust your bodyguards even? Oh, you can trust him. Whereas I don't trust them right now, unless you just want to wait for... Well, he's trusting, but he's a bit arrogant. He's a bold fool. He could be irrational, but I don't think he'll go as far as take part in any murder plots. Which is rather, you know, concerning. At least I can read books, despite the age. Might potentially become hale. Well, honestly, I don't think there's anything I could do. No, we're far removed from the line of succession of all the other family members. You can only fear the worst. What have you betrothed? Will not accept. Will never accept. Well, we gotta increase the speed. There's no other choice. I'll have to wait it out and hope for the best. This is not what I had envisioned. Capture the daughter. Pay up. Continue with your raids. Then once you're done, please get back here. Damn Amir and the thieving lackeys. My guys were trying to sell us out of that message that with bald-faced skull, those thugs, of course the common folk of Harran, the surrendering wealth that was meant to go to me. Functionaries with poison collectors of these. But orders for see the widows wailing, children starving, and poor parents being cast in their homes. 1,000 curses on his greedy soul. My personal feuds are not my people's. So, accept. Clearly you're a criminal right now. Act the tyranny my eye. He, you know what he committed. Unpreferred heir, I know. Just a child. And which are losing money because armies being raised to raid. So I need to get back over here. The situation may get worse. This could be the end of the Al-Harani dynasty as we know it. Things should promote authority. You propose an alliance. Anything would do at this point. Anything to protect me from anything. The Vedic Reformation. That's from way over there. How's that compared to the old faith? No comparison, it's basically the same thing. Does not matter what those heathens believe in. Talia is a savvy politician. That's good. Right, now that we have the money, now we must disband. So we have pressing matters to attend to. Everybody's against me. I will not. Plus another thing, I'm over the domain limit, but perhaps over time, as I grow up, the stewardship base will continue to go up. You gotta be patient. Every now and then, the sky over her turns several colors at once. Unnatural hues of purple, red, green, blue, pink, and more. This lasts for several hours. Such a strange phenomenon has been going on for many days, and was witnessed throughout many settlements. As could be seen for miles and miles, there were no known effects. Many who witnessed it are bewildered. Neither local scholars nor priests could explain what is going on. Who knows what mysterious forces are at play here? There's another thing you ought to pay attention to, the popular opinion. Make sure nobody's against you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Manichaeanism is making a comeback. In Egypt. Yep, Manichaeism is in Egypt. My kinsman, Bartamai, keeps ordering me to sit still and be quiet, even when I tell him it's impossible. It's like my arms and legs are moving on their own, and if I do not follow, they will fall off and run away without me. I do what I want. Perhaps you should go for martial. It's the only way to save it from a crisis of interest. Alliance expired, of course. Pneumonia. This could be the end. Let's get treated right. Do no more is necessary. Relax your breathing, instructed me. A feather in his hand looks almost ethereal as it begins to gently brush under my nose. Evil, begone, he urges. I sneeze loudly. Strange tickle enters sound. What should I need? For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work. Still poor, but I'm not out of the woods yet. Until this goes away, then I'll know that I'll be alive. If not, then I guess that'll be the end. I must admit, I did worry my life at one point, but now that anguish is nothing but a pale memory. Full of thinkness, I draw a deep breath, readying myself for the day to come. Time to conquer the world. What are the other members like? Are they still on it? Yeah. A 7-year-old ant. There's Bartamai, who is the yeah, he's our kinsman. There's the other ant, who's betrothed, even though it doesn't mean much now. Lives all the way down there. Kamala. At court, he's present. At least the kin are still with me. Matter of fact, since you are here, you should be the shaman. Forget about her. Start endorsing me, so we can get some things. And here. Oh, I'm just happy you're all still around. I once feared that, that after me that the Al-Harani would be extinct. No, they're still clearly around. So, okay. Because, you know, it's a series that's all about the Al-Harani. Here's what I'm going to do, and this is going to be slightly rule-breaking. In case this character dies, I will briefly play as, you know, him. And what he's going to do, he's going to appoint, you know, the Al-Harani to still be the caretakers here. Instead of having him all to himself, knowing that he is a bit of a cynical person. And then the series will continue as long as the kin are still living in Harran. Because, you know, they're the real heirs. Not me directly. I mean, you get the idea. So, that's going to be my contingency plan for this series. In case this child dies too early without having any heirs of his own. Huh. I could divine the stars. It doesn't matter what age. You can do that. Interesting. So I would like to know what the stars will say for the next 10 years, as I'll still be a child by then. I've spent many nights looking up at the night sky, tracking the movements and such bodies. I know a solar pattern. After today's analysis, I'm now confident in my prediction. The signs are clear. It is time to heal old wounds and make new friends. Wonder what else the future holds in store. So here's a little bit of diplomacy skill. At least it doesn't make the general opinion any worse. I've come to discover the most appealing truth about Rob Cardozo. I'd love bringing this matter to your attention, but I must warn that this man's keeping secrets of the most alarming kind to you. Well, he's a decrepit old man. So, do tell me. A deviant. Deviancy in our religion is not criminal. No, it's rather shunned. Very zealous, very honorable. Could blackmail him. And what am I going to do with a hook like that? I have absolutely no reason why would I have a hook on him. Because two things. One, I'm a child, and two, he's the old man. Cultures discard mustering grounds. Excellent. It's brilliant news. Might as well go for barracks. Peasant revolt. Then again, there'll be more interesting childhood-related events that would be upcoming. In fact, who should educate me? How are you? Strong. Out of everybody who's of kin, Shaman, Thabit, Kamala, you should be the one to raise me. Even though you're more into learning. But the aptitude with high learning can definitely help it. And by the way, you are a shaman, yes. So, he's a savvy politician just to increase his skills a little more. There's an uprising there. You won't see that in our neck of the woods. Growing up, I've always looked up towards my family on the proper way to behave like a member of House Al-Harani. Diligence is always good, and you're gonna have to. Being humble has its benefits and drawbacks. No, that's a gamble. But I'll say I will be responsible like Kamala. Antiquarian. Do you speak my lingo? As I follow along with Servat, I find her speaking a language of the court around me. I'm strangely starting to understand it. If I put an effort to it, I might become proficient in our court language. Again, she isn't going to kill me. She doesn't plan on it with that kind of negative behavior. But I'll say I could talk just like the grown-ups. Maybe perhaps I'll pick up a little bit of Armenian. And has. But don't get too stressed about it. May 22nd is his birthday as a reminder for people. Who would have thunk it that the court jester is the regent? This is becoming a joke at this point. I can meet peers, which is just Christopher. Inviting every small lord and lady in the realm to enjoy themselves as a couple of chairs liberating fun. May increase your vassal's opinion and courtier's opinion of you. Perhaps I should do that. I got money. Start meeting peers. Come one, come all. Everyone is here. As all the small lords and ladies ushered in the room, I find myself grow giddier and giddier. I'm enthralled that Kawa, the daughter of Mir Suleimanit, could make it. Welcome. You're the only one. It's just you and me, I guess. She's Rowdy Child. Oh boy, rowdy children, but she's fickle and calm, though. We do speak the same languages. We understand each other. Except I don't understand Arabic. I only understand Aramaic. Meeting of peers begins. We're both rowdy, so we're playing with. I thought Kawa, the daughter of Muzaffar, and the peasant girl were merely pretending to fight. Besides, there's blood in the dirt. Kawa hits the ground with a grunt, and the peasant standing above her moves to attack again. Sure, relations will improve later on. I'll save her. While still children, I saved her from being beaten by a group of rowdy youths. She just practiced with a blunt dagger. What else did I practiced with a blunt sword. Still using the ancestors' fine sword. Visited the chapel. Talking to my friend about court life and recent rumors. I heard that Ravkuta is a sexual Does he really need to know what sexual deviancy is? And plus, I kind of knew that already. Gets a weak hook on me. What the hell am I going to do with that? Still be too young to do anything with it. Well, actually, not true. May be able to use it before it expires. Listen, everybody knows. I'll just say, please forget what I said. I'll do anything. Gets a weak hook on me. Which again, what the hell is he going to do with that? But I'll say, if you tell someone, I'll hurt you. She promised to keep her mouth shut. Brave as well. My friend Carl and I are watching the train in the courtyard when my esquire ran across the sun. What do you say, children? Think you can handle the basics? It'll go up again once this thing expires. And I'll have a martial education, so it should be fine. So I'll say, well, yes, yes. Picked up the basics. It was good to forget all responsibilities for a while and spend time with the other children. But I'm told I return to my duties now. Well, I had so much fun. I could do this again sometime. Okay. When do I get to do it again? 3 years. Well, it appears Child's not doing too bad. This normally never happens to me in any of my playthroughs. This normally does not happen, but it's happened. And the realm appears to be somewhat stable. Both provinces are back to Al-Suna now. You got nothing better to do. See to if you can reconvert this. It'll take you 11 years. I'm a very patient boy, so therefore it's not that of a long time to me. By the way, what are your traits? He's now a son, losing all the crud. I didn't name a successor. I might pick up honest or content from him, unless I say otherwise. For future reference. For the defense and for future wars. Used to have a childhood friend. No longer caravan master. Don't bother to name one. Ambitious. You're going for intrigue education. My intrigue. Although I wouldn't want to marry my friend, though. No. You need to think wisely when that time comes. Mysteries of Corpus Hermeticum. Look at this, Babaeus. It speaks of Hermes. It's really interesting. It says, open a copy of the Corpus Hermeticum lying in front of it on the floor. There is so much we don't know, so much to learn, so many mysteries, so much knowledge. Let's try to divine some more truths. Imagine what we could become, she says, her gaze slowly turning upwards. It says, bleh, would you rather play with my wooden warrior? That sounds like him as a Rowdy Child, because he's always on the move, full of energy and mischief. When he's up to something, it's not uncommon for others to get hurt. So, him being cynical is a little sensible. Keyword little. Plus more intrigue and learning. That helps it. He's already wise beyond his years. Bonded as children after playing a wooden warrior together. That's good. Who's the successor? Shadust. Even though there's people better than you? I'm sorry, there aren't any things to do to gain more glory. Plus, they're fully reinforced, right? You think it's time for raiding season again? You got it. Do we have any reavers? That would make our jobs easier. No. Off your tops then. Off you go then. Off your pop is the word you're looking for. $60 gold. Right. Maybe, who knows, maybe I should hold a grant. Growing up, I often sought guidance from my guardian. 50% chance I might become content, which, content, I would lose a bit of intrigue, but gain a little more learning, but I would lose more stress, which is always good. Or become honest, which you lose more intrigue, but you gain more diplomacy. But I'll say, I never really felt close to my parents, because, you know, my parents are dead. One died when he was wounds, and my mother died in childbirth. I mean, yeah, I can look up to him as a father figure, but he may be intelligent. But I'm not like that. No. Again, role-playing is the Rowdy Child. Stop right there. Meet the peers again. Died of old age. Alrighty. I am 10 years old and time to go meet the peers. She'll be there. Come on over. That man. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I just remembered something else that I thought we kept prisoner, but it's not to be. You're thinking of someone else completely. This doesn't get us anywhere regarding alliances. As I look upon a young saucer occupied, sweaty with labor blush on the cheeks, and I'm in trance. What is this feeling? This longing? Peasant leader, which means she was probably related to a, well, there's no relations, probably was one of those people who, you know, revolted as a peasant. So yes, she's a Syriac, but different religion, obviously. Doesn't like that, but syncretism. But she's rather sadistic. The martial education. Lives in my court, in fact. So I know she's only a commoner, but, oh, heart. But only wants to be friends. Darn. But, can't deny. Crush is another child that is developing their first, rather painfully awkward feelings with. Upon reaching adulthood, if the crush is mutual, it may blossom into becoming lovers, or the character may move on with their life. Now it's just those two. Actually, no, 3 lies here too. Which, in fact, she's the heir to the whole thing, and even though she's scaly, no good to know what. But what do I know? I'm just a kid. Pay up. I thought tonight the son and heir to Sinan. The peasant girl immediately pretended to fight until his blood in the dirt. I'll save him. Made another friend. That area is independent. But he's raiding, and so am I, so we're having a little competition here. My friend at Lyons climbed the highest boulder around us, gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. It wouldn't be the first boulder I climbed, but it looks like a long way up. I won't back down. I managed to climb. The language barrier. Sorry, about that. She returns to her humble abode, not to bundle her abroad. Despite her well manners, our eyebrows are knitted together in frustration. Aramaic and Arabic seem to have more differences than similarities, hence our struggles to speak each other. Maybe I could do something so we could play together without getting angry, or just hope that it's resolved by itself. I could learn Arabic, so maybe I could ask her to teach me some Arabic. Six years. Don't worry, I got a lot of time. It was good to forget all the sponsors a while, spend time without a show, but I am told I return to my duties now. We all had so much fun, I hope we could do this again sometime. Pay up. Head to there. Oh dear, this woman again. Courtiers of art's been aiding me all day and night in my efforts to learn Arabic. Her dedication to art of teaching is inspirational. There's not a day where I'm not brought up. I'm glad to read, I learned some in a converser, dictionary, mnemonic rhyme. Sure, I'll not be this far without her help. She's never gonna like me, so I'll just say she's just doing her job well. I know I'm not betrothed, but I fear that if there is someone that I would marry, I think I would throw a grand wedding, but don't spend too much. Even though I said to myself, never do that again. The criminal. While passing through the streets of my guardian thought, we came to the pillory. The man was stuck there, begging for water or any kind of relief from his fate. You want to bounce that out? No. Or be arrogant, which take a slight hit. His schemes wouldn't be as secretive. Plus, it's sinful in that religion. They're both sinful, so I got no choice but to... I'll get him some water from the well. I may be rowdy, but... You know, I made a few friends along the way. Plenty. I know how to be nice. I know how. I'm diligent, I'm cynical, compassionate. So... I have my moments that I can be nice to girls. This is for an alliance. No alliance, but if I was to get all the kinsmen and women to be married, they'll have to remain born within the dynasty so I could continue on. even if something happens to me, that I may be gone for long. The eye of the expert. It is with a glint in his eye that my Ezra Hosea approaches. My lord, I couldn't help but notice that the fine craftsmanship of your fine sword. Only the true expert of the battlefield like myself could identify the tiny adjustments that could make it even more effective tool of war. My tune amount starts around about symmetry, balance, and edge consumption. What I get the general gist that Hosea could improve my art if I could exchange for a symbolic token of my gratitude. Prove this old sword. Do your thing. A claim on. Oh, hey. Oh, God. They've been diggers for his conscious fabricated histories. So they were fabricating a claim. Lies and more lies. Now it has heavy infantry toughness. Good. It's still a weapon, though. Belonged to my great-grandfather. One more place to raid, then go home. Just one gold short. There you go. Head back quickly. Fortunately, the prowess looks poor. But at least stewardship is good. And so is diplomacy due to making new friends. You know, I guess the stars were right after all this time. I'll divine the stars once I come of age. My study of the Arabic language is progressing fantastically. I feel I have all the focus and energy to work. My name is Babaeus. I like to eat comfort. If I just focus even harder, I'll speak fluently in no time at all. I will dedicate all my time to this. I've learned the Arabic language, so I'll send a letter to her. She's impressed with my knowledge. All worth it. If I was to learn another language, I'd probably learn Greek. Like somewhere nearby. A courtier between friends. My vassal, Rabakataelia, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. That approached me excitedly. Well met, Amira Babaeus. Pleased me to see you thriving here in Harran. It occurred to me that Warda here might be of service in your court. She has a myriad streams of influence and ways to take care of things quietly. I'd make use of her myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see a great town go to waste. Would you take her in and unleash her potential? I don't know about her, but I know the place just for her. Come on in. This is a skilled courtier. Potentially a replacement of Talia whenever he passes. She's a widow though. Her husband died of cancer. Distinguished already. Now I got enough money to pay for the grand wedding or a few other things that can be needed. Due to the low amount of martial and prowess, I think what should be needed is, it's like, yes, I have weapons, but I don't have any armor. It's about time you think of such things. You will not regret supporting me, my lord. My beneficiary, Nastaran, As soon as you'll create a masterpiece, also that my input is valued, please tell me, what type of armor do you design? I will say you will make sturdy, lamellar armor. You better not. Although you are intimidating me, you wouldn't go too far, would you? About to turn 13 this year. And this is going to be, you know, the last time that I'll do the meet peers thing. When it comes up. This is ridiculous. Come on, protest. As a keeper of the Ramirez personal collection, I have the responsibility to ensure the quality of work. You will see once it's finished, Nostran retorts. You should leave a woman to her work when she is making leather armor fit for royalty. Kamala won't sure it's quality, Nostran. Appears to be lower quality, of course it would. Upper cupboard to Kabul. Down there. Stop, stop, stop. My precious Hellenic notes are scattered all over my study, and the ink-soaked raven is still flapping its wings all over. How did it even get here? Who covered it in ink? A letter for you, my Vienna. Turned around and snatched the message out of the servant's hand. A real shame what happened to your notes. But look on the bright side. Your running's already similar to crow's feet. Good God, so... You know, I'm a Fawak. Damn him. Damn that man. Almost back to the way we started. But in the meantime, let's go meet the peers. None of my friends will come, but... Hey, friend. You rule these lands now. Would you be willing to come on over? You will. My crush will be there. I have not met him yet. He's the heir of Antab. That's one of the neighboring regions. Come on in. Rabba Kutta Samia and Rab Kutta Unosh are among the most powerful vassals of my realm. I never know how to keep them happy, so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Perhaps flattery's the way to go. Anyone would be pleased to have someone made in their name one day. You just have the right thing to make it. I should let my beneficiary Nostra know that I'm dedicating a masterpiece to my trustworthy vassals and advisors. And again, it is my artifact, so perhaps I should just, Oh, diligence and compassion. I'll just say, due to the lack of piety. Dedications are overrated anyway. If I was arrogant, I would have chosen that option. Jama Maccabee. Come on in. Ooh. Look, I'll have it all sorted out sooner or later. Everyone is here. This is a little more crowded. Adai, Bartome, Samia, my crush, Gar, Sabarishu, and Guna, another heir to another entity. In fact, the heir to the Mirror of Admid. You know, that place I would like to go after one day. Said my mother long ago. Even though I was 1 year old, so how do I know? It's just based on what our contemporaries say, so... Welcome. Pay attention to the activity log. Read an educational treatise. My friend approaches me with a heap of fabric in her arms. She dumps it on the floor in front of me. I realize there's a heap of clothing. For adults. Let's play house together. If only we are the parents. My goodness. I'm gonna have a crush on my first friend? In fact, was she the first friend? Am I crazy? Go to me, dummy. Yeah, she's my first friend. So, now I have a crush on her as well. A crush on my friend who I know her for a good long time. So, yeah. Practice with one dagger. Going on and shared a fun joke. Bartholomew, the son of heir of Babaeus and climbed the highest boulder around and is gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. It wouldn't be the first boulder I climbed, but it looked like a long way up. I won't back down. Every little bit helps. Get the prowess up. Study the ledger. Concludes. Didn't do much. And so that would be the last time that I'd be meeting Pierce for this. Perhaps we could improve upon the taxation around here. Something we ought to spend big money on. My lord, my beneficiary Nostron waves me over with a wide grin, gesturing towards the covered armor stand. I have toiled over the forge for many days and nights, but finally my work is done. With a flourish, she rips the fabric covering away, and my eyes grow wide. The armor is constructed from hardened leather plates that are finely bound together with cords of wool cloth, while the trim and lining are cut from fine wool. A set of nasal helmet and mail cuff padded with wool. The whole armor has been carved with thin lines to enhance the look of the material. Every little bit is good. It's because we never had armor before at this point. Till 9:43. Wow. Go raid. One more time. To please. Doing that again. That was my marshal. Get the drunken master. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're the Caliph now? Well, that's interesting. And Talia, you were a good man. Thank you for looking over me. Now, Warda, it's your turn. What brought you in? Frank Thavet. My guardian Thavet is looking a bit confined, I'd say. He's taking things much too seriously, handling matters around the court day in and day out. Perhaps I ought to lighten the mood a bit. I know that Adelaide would be up for helping me execute my devious plan to call upon him. I wonder how Thavet would react if his clothes would go missing. And I know I'm compassionate, but think about it. I mean, what is he gonna do to me? I'll sneak in his chamber to snatch his clothes. Oh no! That I was set the chicken loose in Thavet's bedchamber. He betrayed us. It screeched loudly as we entered, and Thavet jumped straight out of the bed, spotting us. He deftly reaches for his well-filled chamber pot, hurling with incredible precision, with a loud splash. I'm covered in what I could assume to be several nights' worth of excrement. That'll teach you to disturb me. Get out of here, or there's more where that came from. He screams. No, covered in feces for 2 years. 2 years. Even after I would become a man. You want your friend back? Better pay. No? Even with your friend. And there's 3 others who I would not check much. You people just greedy. Perhaps we shall raid Abkhazia. They didn't get much. Start at the capital. Actually, it's been raided before. 1 second. They're a small army. Well, head this way then. I'm laying on the hills one quiet afternoon, contemplating about the future. I'll be an adult soon. I pulled out the family necklace that's been with me since I was born. I made it this far with no parent to guide me on what needs to be the Lord of House Al-Harani. I ponder on a house model as a multicolored light shined through the dangling gemstone. I thought to myself, I shall be the embodiment of duty. Resolve, journey. This character has resolved to restore its family. Kid's got a future. The raider is me. Yeah, this place has been raided before. I thought it was this bishopric that got raided. The alchemist reached for the hawk-shaped chess pieces that not be looked on with fear. Then suddenly I'm interrupted by the fuming Svat. Did you just call my beloved mother a doxy and a whore? She screams. I demand recompense for this grievous insult. How do you know that? I'm trying to learn Greek, not yours. I know yours. I'm just practicing my Lenika. I misspoke. Elenika, Anika? Say Greek. Babaeus Hosai died of pneumonia. Rest in peace, good man. He was truly one of the better ones. But now I have him as my bodyguard, the one I trust the most. It's because we didn't have a physician, that's why. How's your health? Good. You'll be the physician. I know we had our issues. We'll get along together. Peasant revolt. Oh no, what has they done to her? Delivered provisions. Because people who were traveling there did this. Not me. They did. This is more Abkhazian land, but it's held by this man. Don't know if we want to go far, but we need the money. The fact there's a mountain pass that separates it, you'll be fine. Just don't venture off too far. Don't you know this place belongs to the Kazakhstan? So you may want to just raid and get back here. Liberty War. Okay, there's an opportunity. Swing around, raid down there. Another Maccabee. No relation. Want your brother back? Got it. Swing around to here. We can raid into Byzantium now, since they're busy with their civil war. With the help of Thabit, I've completed my studies of warfare, even if the highest aspects of the subject elude me. I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than the most. As I take my first steps of adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I've become. The friendship I shared of Adelaide meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have her by my side means a lot. I had some memorable times with her. She truly helped me to understand both myself and love. Amira Babaeus, you are a man now. So I'll never forget my fondness of her. Now I'm a skilled tactician. Slow down. Back to normal speed now. Childhood's past. And you can end your regency now. Discharge entrenched regency. Dorian may have coiled herself around the vital organs estate, but it's time for her to leave. You will do just that, because you are intimidated of me. So please, leave. It's my turn now. Well, fine fighter, but there's always room for improvement. So, chivalry focus, let's go with that. Martial's good enough. Or doesn't need strategy. Don't do any of these yet. Let's just finish this episode. I'm actually going to call it early because we focused this episode on the childhood of the young man. Actually, let's raid Trapezius and then return home. Because I'm the new culture head. What are we going after? Not this. Wait, what is that? Is that uniquely Syriac? What? This is not a mixture of chemicals that become the fiery liquid that is difficult to put out. These men throw deadly ceramic pots of flaming naphtha that burst into flames on impact, spilling a sticky molten mess that could seep through any armor. The prospect of fire death can unnerve even the bravest warrior. Have naphtha as men at arms. Against skirmishers, heavy infantry. Ooh. Well, that's something to have in the future. Okay, keep that. I mean, I would want to have barracks, but you can get that through exposure. Okay, keep that. Just raid there and then get the hell out of here. By the way, I'm still learning Greek. Servat, court physician, and tutor. She's just doing her job well. Or I'll be more compassionate as time goes on. Three months! Fort level. Mott and a Bailey. And the commander trait I picked up was Forder, which at least I'll travel faster. And can cross rivers and straits without penalties. The Euphrates and the Tigris will make no difference for my army. I would love to keep raiding Byzantium, but time is of the essence. What are you good at? Generous and a traveler. And a physician. Come on down. See you in 6 months. And I'll think about who should I have an alliance with. And whenever I start having at least a few legitimate children, at least 2, then I'll start getting concubines. Because I'd look to restore my family. So, prestige and its place in a region. I'd look forward to doing that. And plus the reason to learn Greek, may go on a pilgrimage to Athens again. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker. My library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired a tome on the Great Battle of the Catalonian Plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? I'll attempt to translate the old scroll. Even with the help of the dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. In a battle of Red Cliffs, the warlord South changed his ships from stem to stern to combat seasickness. A commander of the opposing Sunliu forces, Huangai, saw his chance to send the Fiend later to surrender. Then he prepared a squadron of ships, filling them with kindling and oils, and let the wind carry them towards South. As the crewless ships approached the enemy fleet, they were set ablaze, resulting in the fiery deaths of countless men. I'm already at Florida. Focus on the translation process now. Just want to have great learning. Some moments must be recorded forever. The time that I became friends with Mira Adlai is one of them. Such an incredible memory must be preserved for all time. My mastery of the Aramaic language would make penning this trivial matter. Assembling an illustrated tome can quickly become a costly endeavor, however. I'll record it myself. 1 second. A memory of Mirata. The tome retells the story when Babaeus became friends with Amadva, composed by me. I don't know if he's the kind of person that says, you know what, this book is stupid, I'm gonna destroy the start if I can. You know, I'll do just that. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Needed the money for reasons, and we're about to have some more. And so the Emir discussed ancient military campaigns of the council, while Smete Zacharias proceeded to. When I started from the Elegant book, only to notice the force Adorin. Oh my, is that Elenica you were speaking? She says, you know, Elenica is the language of love. And I know that I'm not sincere, but you call me a gallant paragon, you stallion, you. What's the matter with you? I'll just say, no, this is all a misunderstanding. I know how this works. Again, I will end the episode as soon as the raiders arrive with the money, and I will cut it short. So that way, the next episode, it will be about the adulthood of this young man here. Since his is just relatively started, as he's still studying things, as if he's still a child, and he has learned Greek. Of course that would happen. But nevertheless, I can learn another language, but no need to do that right now. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we will end the episode on this note, as we're cutting it short. So in this next episode, which we hope it's not the last, even though there's clearly members of Harran still around. So off recording, I will set up betrothals or marriages for the rest of the kin that is living, and such. That is of childbearing age or still adults and such. just to continue with the existence of Al-Harani, while I, myself, must find a wife and have children of my own. As heaven forbid that I end my life young, like my mother, who was 21. Oh, I consider that the kid's age as well. So, again, it's 937 AD, and I recall, for that one major goal I wanted to do, to revitalize, you gotta do it before 1000 AD, so we kind of wasted a lot of time, basically. So we need to expand the realm more. And old Bagrat, who's still going to be around at least for another decade, there's a good potential that the realm might split between the two. And we might be under Best instead, as this is part of Jazeera. And having Jazeera would be the ultimate goal. And having that kingdom title will also lead to this, the one I wanted to do the most. So it's time to start building things from the ground up once again. I hope you people will join us for that, as Armenia is continuing to grow more and more, as more are falling in line to him. It grows more powerful by the day than this whole time, either through inheritance or by swearing fealty to him. It'll be a force to be reckoned with. And this is our Bedouin culture now. The current head doesn't have this still. So we hope you join us in the next episode, as the reign of Babaeus will truly begin. And see too what we could do from here. I mean, he has his friends that support us. I wish I could bring them a court, but they're married. But at least we have one who's over there. So at least you might support me in whatever little affair I may get into. So see you in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.